Here are 5 reasons why you should read Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. First one is it's a great series. It is so much fun. You can see how well read my book is. I have literally destroyed this from the number of times I've read this. Normally, I'm very particular about keeping books nice, but with this one, I lent it to a friend recently and she apologized because she felt it was so much more banged up. But this just shows me how well read and how well loved this book is. It's thoroughly enjoyable. So all in all, read it because it's a great one. That's first. The second reason why you should read this book is if you are anybody who has ever felt different, like there is something wrong with you, different, be it because you are awkward, you feel like you don't belong, you have a disability or a handicap, you feel like people treat you differently because of your sexuality or your race, your situation in life, your social situation, if you're homeless, if you're in an abusive household, no matter what you feel makes you different, makes you quote unquote weird, this book feels like coming home. It does such a good job of no matter what your difference may be, making you feel welcome. It does a really good job of showing you how the things that make you different are the things that make you strong. The first examples in the main series, almost every single main character has dyslexia and ADHD, and they explain it as you are hardwired for ancient Greek. So when the letters fly off the page, it's because your brain is trying to translate ancient Greek. And your ADHD is your battle strategies, your battle reflexes, you're keeping yourself alive. It's just funny when I need something to read that's light and enjoyable and going to uplift my spirit. It's this one. I find I read them very fast, and every single time I get a laugh out of them. When I first read these books, I was in middle school. My mom was a grown woman, and we were both laughing about how hysterical they were. So I think very accessible in that point. Reason number 4 is the accessibility. I think these books are well for young people and adults, even though it is technically a middle grade series, even though it's geared towards a younger audience. I find even as an adult, I enjoy reading them. I enjoy following it along. I am following it along, and I'm going to soon read the last Trials of Apollo's book, and I'm very excited to do that. I think the way that he handles the conflicts and the themes and the overall messages is so well done, and it doesn't feel little kiddish, if that makes sense. Reason number 5 to read the Percy Jackson series right now is that there is currently an adaptation being in the work for Disney Plus that the author and his wife are currently working on. So if you've had the misfortune of seeing the movie adaptations that come out years ago, you get to experience the real story, then see what I hope is going to be a wonderful live action series come out. On top of that, another one of the series is also getting a Netflix movie adaptation. This is a really good time to start getting into this series if you have not yet done so already. But it's a really good introduction for reading for young kids. If you have someone that's a little hesitant to do it, this is a good push and can introduce them to a lifelong love of reading. Or if not, just a love of this series. It's thoroughly enjoyable. It's one of my favorites. I highly recommend it.